All right, today we're going to be doing the Alstroemeria flower dissection. Okay, you're going to take your flower, and this one's a little bit unique. You can kind of see here on the Alstroemeria flower, normally on a flower, you're going to see the green sepals that are going to be around the outside of the petals. But on the Alstroemeria, the sepals actually change color during development, and they become these colorful pieces that look like petals, but these are actually sepals. So the sepal is on the outside, okay, all right, and there are 3 on the Alstroemeria. So 1, 2, and 3, yes, okay. This is the sepal. Okay, and the sepal protects the flower as it develops. Now, once you remove the sepals, you can see that there are 3 petals. They kind of have the striped appearance. Okay, so these are the petals. The petals are colorful to attract pollinators. All right, and now you can see the male and female reproductive parts of the flower. Around the outside, you're gonna see a bunch of filaments with anthers. These are the male parts of the flower. This right here, this is a stamen. Oh, I forgot to label my petal. Okay, and this right here is the stamen. This is the male part of the flower. And it has 2 parts. The anther, which holds the pollen, and the filament, which holds up the anther. Okay, and together, these 2 are the stamen, or the male part of the flower. Okay, you can also see that there are more stamens. I'm gonna remove these guys, being careful to leave that center part. You can kind of see it's connected to the ovary down here. We wanna leave this part right here because that's part of the female part. We don't wanna remove that. We wanna keep that intact. So I'm just removing all of the stamen, but carefully keeping that center one that looks a little bit different. I'm keeping that intact. Okay, so I'm gonna take the rest of the flower. This is the female part of the flower. I'm gonna move this leaf here. And I'm gonna put this on my paper. This all together is the female part. At the top, you can see this kind of opening a little bit. This is sticky here. This is a little bit of a young flower, but if you touch it, it's sticky. This is the stigma, and it's sticky because it attracts the pollen. Okay, this shoot right here, there's a pollen tube in here. This is the style, and it connects the stigma to the ovary, which is down here, the ovary. Okay, the ovary is the female part of the flower that produces the eggs or the ovum. This all together is the female part of the flower called the pistil. Okay, now if you're really careful, you can also open up this ovary. If you use your fingernails, you can open up this ovary, yes, there. And you can see inside the ovary, okay, you can see that there's little ovum in there. Okay, this is the ovule, okay, which contains all the eggs. If you look at this under the dissection microscope, you can actually see all the little egg pieces that are in there. It's really kind of cool. So the ovary contains the ovule inside, and you can take a look at that under your dissection microscope.